So we're hooked into a dummy load, and we're going to do some tests on the watt meter with the new 7300. I have it set at about 50 watts or 50% power right now. 372, and it keys up. I'm seeing a whole whopping 2 watts, and SWR is not so good, but it does transmit this low, so I don't know if there's an adjustment that can be made to tune it up better. I don't know. So SWR becomes much better right at 570 range. It's a 2-to-1, and I'm putting out about 20 watts. And the higher you go, we're just gonna go ahead and turn the power down because we're gonna keep it, let's put it at 25 watts or 25%, so potentially 25 watts. And it will transmit all the way through the AM broadcast, obviously all the ham frequencies, and we're holding steady at about 22 watts. The pre-selectors obviously will kick it out for just a moment. So previous radios I've had stopped transmitting at 30 megahertz. This is still transmitting all the way through 6 meters. Let's see there. Right at 60 megahertz. The power drops down to 9 watts, and we're still set at 25%. SWR is still good, but it is transmitting. At 70, right? 69,999. Still 9 watts. At 70, it clicks off. Let's see if it comes back on anywhere. Oh, there it is. So right at 72, it begins transmitting again, and it's still about 8.5 watts. It's dropping. So top of the scale, 74,800, and we're right at 8 watts at 25%. So I think 500, what was it, 570 something? I'll put it 575. It has about a 2-to-1 SWR, but it is putting out about 6.5 watts at 25% power. So if you're okay with that SWR, you're on VLF transmitting. Anyways, don't need to make it too much longer than that. Oh, let's check on AM. What kind of power output it has. Alright, so we're still at 25%. Let's just kick it to 50 just for grins and giggles. 50% power. We're seeing 5 watts from 4 watts right at 600, and all the way through the AM bands you're starting to see 9, 10, 12. Okay, so there in the ham band we're seeing about 10 watt, 11 watts audio. Of course, it's on average right now. I don't have my peak turned on, so it is transmitting AM anywhere you want. And I am into a dummy load, so I don't have to worry about being live on say 185 channel 19, right? 12 watts. AE7QT. Hope you found this useful.